What's up? Welcome to episode 3, Combat Business Show, the New Blood series or edition. I don't know what Amy called it, but something like that. Should call it Massive Hair. Chase is like, not funny. But yeah, so like last week we talked about Chase's fight and kind of what we got going on at the gym. And this week he's heading out to Japan. He'll be out there, like I said, for over 2 weeks. So in the past, I'd be a little bit stressed out. Now I'm like, oh, have fun. I got Madge, and
Yeah.
then then we got the team. Obviously, we were teaching everybody at the gym how to do sales. We always do sales training, the combat business sales training, that we do every year, but we do it at the gym all the time, teaching people how to, do a good, because it's not even sales. Like when I told Chase when he started doing it, I'm like, this isn't even sales. This is like, if somebody comes in the gym, they're looking for a solution to their problem, and we just have to find the solution. It's easy. It's
Yeah.
not like we're trying to sell them, swampland in Florida.
No, yeah. Because if they're coming into the gym, it's like they want to come train jujitsu. And it's like, it's pretty much like, they're there because they want to be there and they want to, they're like at least 80% interested in joining your gym because they're there. So it's all about just talking to them, figuring out how you can help them out in their life and get them there.
What was the biggest challenge you had when you started doing sales at Peak?
I mean, the biggest challenge is definitely just fighting around those like common just like escape questions like, oh, I gotta go talk to my wife, or oh, gotta go see if the kids really want to commit to it, just stuff like that. But I mean, with that, it was like, yeah, like I'd have a really good conversation with a family or a person, and then okay, I'm gonna think about it, not sign up today. And then they leave the gym. And then, I try to follow up. I'd send like a text or a call, whatever. And then more times than not, never see them again, never hear from them again. And which is really cool now because now it feels like having like the team just, they're because they're not just sending one, they're like checking up. Oh, hey, how'd you like the class? Any questions? Then from there, they're gonna text them again in a week and just try to, because like they were there, so they want to see like, like, let's get you signed up, let's get you committed. And that helps a lot because I've started to notice like if someone comes and tries out a class, leaves and doesn't sign up, the chances of them coming back to either sign up or they signed up online and now they're actually a member, that percentage has just gone up a lot ever since we started using the team.
Yeah, and because you remember when I was teaching you sales and you're going through all the combat training, and we did the training out in Arizona, and we had all the clients out there, everybody was doing training, but it's like life gets in the way. Like if you'd have back in the day, you'd have 20 intros in a week, sign up, what, or say you had 20 intros in a week, you signed up 10, but then the other 10 you maybe sent one text to, and then the next week starts and it's a whole new batch, and no one followed up with the old people, any older intros anymore. Where Madge keeps a spreadsheet of everybody that's been to the gym, and then she tracks it in our CRM, and then she literally, like, we'll get signups from people that did class 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, literally. It's like we had an intro a couple weeks ago. It was a guy who opted in like it was over 6 months ago. And it was just like off that constant, just like, oh, hey, still interested, just like that simple text that, we're gonna forget about. We're gonna maybe keep up with it for 2 3 months, but then after that, it's like we're focusing on the new leads and trying to get those guys in. But with this now, it's like, oh, that's a sign up that we would have never gotten if we were doing it.
No, no, who would have forgot? Like,
Yeah.
like when they come in to sign up, we're like, you look familiar, and they're like, yeah, I was in like 2 months ago. I'm like, oh, how's it going? And the cool thing, like, you've seen the evolution, with me running Tribe with Alan and Amy doing stuff. You've been to the trainings, you've been out to, because you went out to Johnny's too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, you've been to 2 live trainings, and a bunch of the trainings. Everybody knows, like, we have the best sales training. Alan helped create it. Alan's worked with a lot of people. I helped do it. Amy helped do it. We built up all our sales training. But the coolest part is with the Tribe Revenue team, they have to go through all the trainings that you would have a normal staff member go through. They have to go through our appointment setter training and then our sales training, so they learn how to talk to people in the right way, of like not trying to, like, hey, sign up, sign up, sign up. They're like, hey, what's going on? You still interested in training eventually? You still interested in training? Oh yeah, I'm still interested. Okay, what, so we that's another thing we talk about. I tell people, like, they're like, oh, I could hire a VA, and I'm like, well, you could, but then you want to spend all the time training them, and they quit, and you gotta get another one. It's like,
Mhm.
so ours, when they come in, they go through our call center. They all already have calling experience, and they go through our, like I said, our appointment center training, our sales center training. And then we do our monthly check-in training, always constantly training so they can do it because they want to do a better job. They want to get better. It's like if we have a bad week, what's Madge say? She's like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she gets like so just like discouraged and like because you can tell she really wants to get us signups and get us appointments every single week. And we're over there like, oh, it's okay. It's like you're not gonna have a great week every week.
Yeah, we're like, sorry, Trump said a tweet on Wednesday and the whole economy just tanked for the next 2 months, which has actually happened when she's like, oh, it's so slow right now. I'm like, yeah, the world's on fire up in America, apparently. All the tariff stuff went down. She didn't know what to do. I'm like, it's gonna be good, don't worry. But they feel really bad if they don't hit numbers, which makes it crazy because like in the past, like staff doesn't care if we hit numbers.
Yeah,
they care, but they don't care. They're like, oh, I'm here to train and get a check. It's like where Madge is like wanting to make sure we hit our numbers. She's like, I need to get to this. I'm like, oh, you're awesome, thank you. And it's just made it so much easier. And like I said, if you going out of town, it'll be easier. But yeah, all the systems, all the training. That's another thing that's amazing about it is not having to train people.
yeah.
People come in and it's like, we don't have to train appointments there. We don't have to train. We still have to do our sales training and everything like that. But that's every business needs to do that. Keep training your staff, keep getting them better.
And that's what helps a lot with like them being trained, where if like Madge will shoot me a question or I'll text her, like I'll be like, oh hey, like so and so, like you messed up here, like this is how we got to do it in the future. She's like understands it because she's been through the training. She knows like all the lingo and stuff, how everything works. And so she's like, it's just like a simple like, oh, okay, yeah, noted. Or she'll ask me a question like, oh, hey Chase, so and so little Johnny wants to come in and try out this class. Like he can't make it to this one. Is that okay? And then where I'm just like, oh, like, well, he can't because of this reason, or he can because of this reason. And then she's like, okay, yeah, I'll note that down. So we don't have to do the training for any of that. It's like these people already know. They might have a question every once in a while, but it's a very easily solvable question.
Yeah, it just makes things so much easier because in the past, when anybody's listening to this is like a former tribe client like that, we'd give everybody all the systems and be like, hey, here's all these systems, go train your staff. Now we're like, hey, you don't even need to do that anymore. You just need to hire a tribe revenue team and we take care of that. And you just teach good classes and sign people up. Mm-hmm. It's like, because all of our marketing gets done, everything gets done. So, it's exciting. What's the most thing you're most excited about Japan?
The food. food definitely, but then also just like the cultural side. I think it's gonna be real fun to go out there.
Nice. Hit up Ari's gym, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get some training. Might look for a kickboxing gym too.
Nice. It'll be a cool trip.
Mm-hmm.
And then get back to it and then back to the next fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's about it, guys. So we're just kind of give you guys a little behind the scenes what we're working on. We'll have some more episodes rolling out as we get closer to open up the gym and setting some of our crazy goals. Like we were joking around with Madge and we were like, you think we could open a new location with 100 students before we open the door? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm just kidding. I said, but honestly, let's just set a goal for like that to open with 100. And if we miss the goal, I don't care. It's like we open with 30, 50, 70, whatever. But so that's going to be our challenge. See if we can ramp it up with all the systems and actually open a gym with 100 new students.
Yeah.
Which would be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Madge would be busy. Yeah, she'd be able to do all the pre-sales because no one can be there anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be exciting. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Look out for more episodes. We'll kind of keep these rolling, let you know what we're doing at Peak, what we're doing with Combat Business. If you need help with your gym, if you're like, man, I'm sick of doing all this myself, I'm not hitting the numbers I want to hit us up, jump on a call. We go over, there's different levels, we have different programs based on the size of your school, where you're at and where you want to get to. So everybody's a custom model. It's not like we're just going to throw in this, like, hey, this is for everybody. Because there's we have clients that have, 50 students. We have clients that have 800 students. It's like finding that mix because everything, there's different, what they say, every level has a different devils and all that stuff. It's like you got different needs, different issues at each level. But hit us up. I'd love to jump on a Zoom, whatever, and go over and show you all the new stuff we're doing at Combat and how it can change your life. So make sure to tune in to the next show.